Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hard. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there. Subscribe. And make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? Are they hot? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is me trying to tell you guys officially voting is open for this season. The first time ever voting line has been opened. There is no Cherry Cambia, there is no Go Com this season. As they hot, they started off nomination. Let's just take a recap a bit about what happened yesterday, being the 29th, on Monday, where the nomination did happen. We got our HOH, which is the Mbadiwe twins. We got immunity holder, which is the better pair. The videos where I discussed everything in details are still sitting pretty on my channel. If you've not seen the videos still yet, that means you're sitting on a fat long thing. And you know what that would do to you when you sit so much on a fat long thing is actually not a good one. Do not say I did not tell you. So go to my channel screw and then get them in details on how everything played out yesterday. Okay, now guys, these are your pair that are up for nomination. So among the 14 pairs, I just clearly told you guys, the immunity holder are the better. They are the only one that are safe among the 14 pairs. Of course, Ndine are the, what is it called, the custodian holder, so they are also automatically saved, leaving the rest up for nomination. Do not forget, it is said that the 4 with lowest votes would actually, their fate depends on maybe the housemate and it's possibly the custodian holder. Possibly the custodian holder. So you guys know what you should do. The right thing now. You're watching the housemates, you're seeing the way the game is going on. Whom do you want to see more in the house? Those are the people you should go and put in your vote for, right? The person you felt like, no, this girl is really giving. Let's do this. We have the rest up here. I would have called their name in the numbers, but I think there is no need for that. So guys, people have been complaining, that this season's housemates, the people handling their page are really not doing well, because immediately after nomination they're supposed to be posting their, what's it called, their faves pictures, their team and everything, but guys, they are really not doing that. So I went to the bbnaija social street and I was seeing fans, netizens complaining that they are sleeping on their fave. Any which ways, guys, as you can see all through this are the peeps. I came across some of these ones, the one of the Chateauria pair, the ACs and that. So these are the ways you can vote for your fave. Let's just go through this one from my DSTV. Okay, go to the Africa Magic website, click on the register and enter, request an OTP via SMS. You are registered and can now cast your votes. This is how to register. For those who are finding it difficult, this is how to do it. And how to vote. You go to the African Magic website, log in using your mobile number and choose a password. Select your favorite housemate from the options provided. Enter the number of votes. Cast your vote by clicking votes. Guys, you can take your time and go through this so you don't make any mistake at all. Do the needful now that you can, because don't go and come and start regretting and say, oh no, this person that left is not supposed to go, because how Sunday will turn out, I don't think it's something that will be determined by numbers. I do not think so. The pair you really do not want to go might end up going on Sunday. So far, they appear on bottom, on the bottom four. Yes. Now, guys, let's just switch back to the house and so that I will take you guys on the happenings in the house. So yesterday, after the shenanigans, the nomination, head of house challenge, custodian locking, and whatnot that happened yesterday, the head of house got the head of house, they got their very first brief for the season. And of course, if you're used to Big Brother show, you would know that every week comes with a wager tax. And wager tax are one of the things we look forward to every season because they actually make the season interesting. They add spices to the season. They are one of the things that add spices to the season. And yeah, guys, the head of house read it out to the housemates. Of course, they actually gave them a pre-warning and said, if you win your wager tax, you're able to get your food and everything. So you have to partake on a challenge. And for this week, being a newbie, Biggie said that their, what's it called, a wager tax for this week is going to be This Is Us. Immediately I heard This Is Us, I'm like, oh my, this really ring a bell. It's giving like a wager tax that I really happened from previous season because of the title This Is Us. And when you hear This Is Us, what do you think that is all about? It is about knowing the new housemates. So literally the head of house read the brief and what it takes, and the what the head of house read to the housemates in a nutshell there is that this particular brief is just for the team to actually mention who they are, reveal to us who they are so that we get to know them well. And they're going to do this in either in a drama form, in a music form, whichever ways, but they're just going to let us know what symbolized them. You understand? So it's actually going to be an interesting Thursday wager tax. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see each team come out with their own unique stuff. Because immediately after the head of house read the brief, and the instruction on that brief says that each of the teams should go have some conversation, the kind of play or whatever they want to put out, and then revert back immediately to the head of house so that he would take down all they would need for the wager tax. So immediately the teams went to their numbers, have some conversation, they met the head of house, and then drop down the things they would need for this particular wager tax, so as to make it easy, interesting for us, the viewers, to see. So guys, it's about to be an interesting week. So yeah, guys, do not forget that one thing we'll be seeing so much during the week is also their practice. Yes, I really hope they win their first wager tax. So I really, really hope on that. And also, one thing that comes with the head of house responsibilities is actually, being a leader is not an easy thingy. It's not an easy peasy at all. And it happens to be that if you've been a leader before, you would know that to lead adult is one of the most difficult thing ever, ever to happen. Yes, one of the most difficult thing ever to happen, because guys, adults act more like babies. No. So any which ways, the head of house, they were having conversation on how the house needs to be put in place. Of course, normally there are just little arguments here and there based off on the conversation they are having. Who would cook, who would clean, who would do all of that. They had all of those conversations also yesterday. I'm very sure they're going to be having those conversations almost every day. We watch previous season and we see how this is always a problem. But last, everybody good day, all right. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next gist. It's about Onyeka. Like I said in one of my videos, Onyeka was one housemate who made the netizens talk about her so much on the first day. But it may seem as though the netizens are also complaining about the same Onyeka now. They feel like Onyeka is just too much on everybody's business. Before we talk more about Onyeka, let me read it from Edo Queen. See my gist lover Onyeka, the army boy of the season, observing and collecting gist from upstairs. Later tonight, she will come and do a recap of all the gists. Let's read some more coming from Metro Niger. Not liking Onyeka's game strategy at all. Business body, that one. I think this person mean busybody, you know? And then the other person said, all way in a way. Now you sabi, she is too much in people's business, too early. Now, guys, what do you think about Onyeka? What do you think of her personality? Because people are actually the same people. I saw many people hyping her the other day, but right now I see a lot of people complaining about the same Onyeka. They feel like she's doing too much. They feel like she doesn't give people space. And truly, guys, I think Onyeka is doing too much. Oh, I think she's really like, she just want to get noticed. You'd see her in a different conversation. She's just trying to be, I think what her strategy is just to be flirty and all of that. When you see her with Femi doing all of this thingy, it's just giving different kind of thing. At the other hand, and her pair is kind of calm, but silently doing her thingy too. They are just, I don't know, this housemate, they are just, when you look at most of them, they are just strategizing, working on strategy, working on plans and how to make ways and work on people's head. That is all I can see. And then making it a season of duos made it easy for them to be like everything is giving mapped out plan. When you see people having conversation, it's not even giving genuine. It's giving, let's hear from this person so that I would see how would work on these people. That kind of a thing. I'm yet to see people who is having genuine conversation based off a side of, oh, we're just trying to know. But right now they are trying to clog the game. And one person people feel like is actually not minding her business and doing it a bit too much is Onyeka. She's busy talking about whining ways. She's busy talking about this. She's busy. Like, people felt like at this point, she is doing too much and people would clock her game so fast. And then what people would have to do, once nomination comes to play on this particular season, her name will be among the most mentioned, because sometimes some of the guys feel like she's actually, like interrupting their conversation. I have seen some of the guys tell her, give us some time, we'll get back to you. And she would just come all over their faces and, start gisting with them without knowing the conversation they have at hand. Any which ways, guys, I don't want to go deep on Onyeka's personality and her gameplay. Aside Onyeka's gameplay, which person did you also observe his or her gameplay? Let me know in the comment section. And do not forget to tell me what you think about Onyeka that has been on everybody's lips. For now, babies, I'm going to be dropping my voice to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.